Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. The tree is up and everything is all nice and festive here. I'm going to check out St. Bernardus's Christmas Ale. Now I picked this up at China Lake Provisions, a little store in the China Village area of Maine. In China Village anyway, right where the China General Store and then the China Village General Store used to be. Nice to see the place opened as a local business again. They get some pretty damn good pizza. They've got pretty much all of the right local beers. A couple of other options, a lot of nice locally sourced stuff. If you happen to be in the central Maine area around China, China Village, South China, Waterville, Winslow, Fairfield, Albion, go check them out. Pretty decent place. Anyway, this one, I haven't done a beer with a wire cage and a cork in a bomber bottle in a long time. Oh, ooh, and I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it had the mist. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. I believe this clocks in at 10% ABV, so it should be a cheerful Christmas. Let's see, 1 pint, 9.4 fluid ounces, 10% alcohol by volume. St. Bernardus's Christmas Ale. So I'm just looking to see. Typical winter beer, blah, blah, blah. This beer is filled with winter cheer and feels like Christmas in a bottle. I'm just looking to see if it's West Flemish District. Beer. I'm looking to see if it's a Trappist brewery, and yep, there we are. I believe they're a Trappist brewery. There's a lot of monks that make beer, but only a few are actually recognized as a Trappist brewery, and there's special badges on Untapped for that. Look at the fucking head. I guess I didn't notice that as I was looking at the bottle. I got a little aggressive on the pour on that. But rather than waiting for it to calm down, see, I usually struggle with putting a head on a beer. So it's not working to my advantage this time as the foam slowly rises over the lip of the glass. It's going to cascade off it. But look at all the fucking bubbles coming out of the bottom of that glass. That is a very effervescent beer. Probably one of the reasons I've got such a good head on it. It's slightly cloudy, but it has a nice brownish color to it. Looks like iced tea, honestly. It's got a nice brownish color with a bit of light getting through, but it gets pretty dark up here, pretty dark brown. Not a lot of light coming up through there, but tons and tons and tons of bubbles. All right, we're going to try and do this without choking on the bubbles. I'm probably going to get some of them up my nose at least. And we've got a very decent beery aroma coming off of that. There's some spices in there that I can't quite put my finger on. The head is jiggly. Look at that. Like Jell-O or pudding. Well, the traditional pudding. All right. I'm going to go for it here. Got a lot of foam. And it's probably all over my face. That's interesting. And you can definitely tell that it's a high ABV beer. There's definitely a booziness to it, but it's not this heavy, cloying booziness that you sometimes get with that. It's like it's obviously there, but it's not overwhelming. It's honestly got a medium mouthfeel. It's got a lighter mouthfeel than I was expecting, which is kind of neat. Okay, so it's got a darker, maltier character to it. There's a hint of sweetness. But definitely that medium mouthfeel is unusual for something that has such a malty character to it. It's got a roastiness. It's smooth and easy to drink, honestly, if you can get to it from through the foam. But it's good. I'm just trying to find anything subtle or different about it. There's an overall character of like holiday spices, the things that you expect to find in most winter beers, like maybe some cinnamon, some nutmeg, excuse me, possibly cloves, I don't know. But nothing is in particular is coming forward. Reminds me in that regard of the Southern Tier 2 Xmas that I had not too long ago, where it's got a really interesting character to it and a lot of a really good spice blend that tastes good, but I can't necessarily put my finger on any of them or identify them. I mean, there's some sweet fruity notes in there as well. But again, nothing specific that's coming forward. But it does remind me of something that incorporates like figs, notes of figs. So it definitely tastes like a winter beer. It definitely is warming me up, especially at the 10% ABV. I feel good about it. I feel like I was looking for something more profound or pronounced about it other than just being, a good, solid winter beer with a character of a winter beer. And then there's nothing wrong with that either. A good winter beer is a good winter beer, and you can't fucking knock it. But again, I think I was looking for something a little more that would stand out a little more. Ale. One moment, I'm going to try and brown color, cream colored layer of froth. It's a dark beer with a full yet slightly fluffy flavor. Okay. Wait, no, slightly fruity. Okay, yeah. Overflowing with the tastes of winter. Okay, nothing specific. Zesty seasonal aroma. Okay. Hints of creamy caramel. Okay. Fire roasted chestnuts. The zestiness shows. Okay. Interesting. So I'm not necessarily picking up on any roasted chestnut or nuttiness. But just a general roasty character that's usually imparted by the roasted malt. But then again, it doesn't necessarily need to be nutty. Then again, the sweet fruitiness, I can pick that up. So it's perfect within the style of a winter ale. But again, it's not standing out. It's not giving me anything unusual or new or different. So I've got to rate this at a 4 out of 5. And I know there was a lot of talk and a lot of wasted time for you folks building up to that. But this one really had me on the fence. Again, I expected something a little bit more profound, but at the same time, it's profound in the fact that it's kind of perfect. It just doesn't give me that wow reaction or anything stand out or unique about it, which doesn't push it up above a 4 today. But yeah, a 4 is basically as good as I'm going to be able to give a beer that is perfect within its style. Anyway, hopefully that makes sense to all of you. Hit me up down in the comments or the email link. Love to hear what you have to say about St. Bernardus' Christmas Ale. Whether you agree or disagree, whether you picked up on something I didn't, or, you know, anything else. Let's talk about it down there. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And again, if you're in the Central Maine area, check out China Lake Provisions. It's a business that deserves to succeed, and I would like to see it succeed. I'm actually kind of sad that Jack Sylvester didn't live to see that place become a local store again. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. If you don't worry about it. It's all good. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.